Welcome back, home defenders. Uh, Today I want to talk to you about glass break sensors. And so I'm pointing my camera at glass, because that's what the topic of the video is about today. But anyway, there are actually, well, I don't know, there might be more than two types, but I'm going to talk about two types today. But mainly just one type, which is a very cheap, very easy, do-it-yourself type of glass break sensor that is kind of the main point of the video today. But I'm also going to talk about another one that you've probably all heard of. Let's get started here. All right, so that is a glass break sensor right there. That is from Simply Safe. And so the point here is that occasionally people will, burglars, home invaders, whatever, will just break open your window or maybe your sliding glass door or whatever and walk right in. And that may, if you have entry sensors or, motion sensors or other types of sensors, it may not even pick them up. So it's good to have a glass break sensor just to for that extra added level of security. Now again, so most of the top five or top of any amount of home security systems will have glass break sensors that you can add on, or they come standard or whatever. I will link in the description below my a video I did on my top 5 home security systems, and I believe every single one of them have glass break sensors that you can buy from them. At least most of them do. I know for a fact my number one pick, which was Simply Safe, does, because there's one right there. And so essentially what this does is, I'm not a scientist, but it picks up if somebody breaks in your glass, there's like a unique sound, vibration, or however it works, and it sets off the alarm. So that's, essentially how glass break sensor works. And again, these are the professional ones you get with an actual home security system and whatnot. That's pretty self-explanatory. There's not much I really need to go over there. So you have a home security system, you buy a glass break sensor with it, you put it up, based on what they recommend in a certain distance, and boom. So this one that I have right here is covering the sliding glass door that I was just showing you. I have a couple more around the house that are covering other main windows or main areas of the house. But anyway, that is actually not the main reason why I'm making this video. There's actually another glass break sensor that I'm making this about. So we'll get to that in a second. Oh yeah, and you probably have seen my home defense pepper gel there. That is another thing I highly recommend and will be doing a video on at some point. So anyway, total side note, total sidetrack. I tend to do that in my videos if you haven't seen already. But anyway, let's get to the other type of glass break sensor, which is what I'm mainly doing this video about. Okay, so these standalone glass break sensors that I was talking about. You probably don't even see it right now. And that is because it's right up there in the corner. Not very big, not very obvious, with the shades down. Not down, but just the shades hanging how they are. You don't even notice it. So that's pretty cool. This is the box it comes in. It's actually called a vibration sensor alarm on here. But you can also find them called glass break sensors. So no, it's clearly not as good as your actual, the ones you get with your actual home security system, like, Simply Safe or ADT or Cove or Ring or any of those. But they're super cheap, super easy, great addition to your home security in general. I want to say these were like 4 for $30, something like that. So yeah, not very expensive at all. Like, you know, $7-8 each. And they work. So let me show you on another window where there's not actually any blinds, just so you can kind of see how non-invasive they are. Yeah, so here's another window, no blinds. It's just a little circle up there in the corner. You know, you barely notice it's there in the grand scheme of things. Not a big deal. They stick right up there in like 2 seconds. You turn them on, you turn them off. They're loud, very, very loud. They'll definitely wake you up if you're home. They'll definitely alert your dog. If your windows are open, other windows are open in the house, they'll definitely alert your neighbors. And more than likely, they will scare off the person who was thinking about breaking in your window or who did break in your window. And so yeah, let's do a little demo here. Okay, so we're back in here. And I'm just going to show you. I don't know how, if it's going to, you know, if the video is going to do it justice or not. But I'm just going to like barely knock on this window. Far, far less than if somebody was actually trying to break through it or whatever. Yeah. You hear that? That's loud. Ooh, so I had to turn it off. And the video, I've noticed on a lot of alarms, and every alarm I've ever tested on video, it just does not do it justice. It never sounds really all that loud on video, but in real life, it is like super ear-piercing loud. I've tested many, many different types of alarms, professional, do-it-yourself, and everything in between. And they are much, much, much louder in person than they are on video. So let me just tell you this. That would wake you up. Your neighbors would hear it, you know, especially if there's, you know, there's any windows open or anything like that. Yeah, and the person that was kind of down here testing your window or whatever is almost certainly gonna just take off running because they don't want to hear that, because they they know something's coming. And then so you just turn it back on and it just gives a beep, beep, and it's on. So that's that. Anyway, yeah, I think these are a great addition for, you know, various windows around your house, whatever. You know, like I said, or as you know, I have all sorts of different security systems and alarms and sensors and you name it all around my house. I have a professional security system and on and on and on. But these are good to fill in the gaps, you know. You can't have glass break sensors in every room. Well, I mean, you could, but most people don't have glass break sensors in every room, or maybe, you know, you just want to have, or maybe you live in an apartment or a rental or something, and you don't have a security system at all. These are a good alternative just to put on your windows and, you know, stop from breaking them. Or, you know, great for basement windows where people can easily, you know, break them out. Or I don't know, many options. I mean, just there's a million different reasons why these are good as a standalone product or in addition to other home security systems that you have, and on and on and on. They're really cheap. They're really easy to set up. They take, I mean, seriously, like 1 minute probably to set up, and they are not expensive at all. And you can barely tell they're there. And it's just one other way to have some peace of mind in your home security. And so, yeah, that's that. Once again, so it's just kind of up there in the corner. No big deal. Vibration sensor alarm. And yeah. But once again, I would also recommend you actually have a full-on home security system, you know, with real glass break sensors like I showed at the beginning of the video. But the point of this video was more just to show you a very cheap alternative do-it-yourself option that you can put around your house as an add-on, or as, you know, an extra layer of security, or if you just don't have the budget to get a real security system, or, you know, if you live in a rental or somewhere with just a couple windows or whatever. Yeah, a great option that I would highly recommend. So anyway, please like, please share, please subscribe, please tell your friends, your family, and everybody about this channel. You'll be doing me a favor, of course, helping me out, which I would highly appreciate. But you'll also be helping them out. You know, you may just save their life someday with some tip that I gave that stops a home invader or a burglar or whatever. So anyway, I appreciate it very much. Thank you for watching, and we'll be back soon.